All right, shalom, shalom. Let's say all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Hadash. Double honors to the elder apostle, of the great millstone. Peace and blessings to you, brothers, teaching the truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, it's Tyler Yop coming back once again with a quick impromptu. And, these are more signs that that M.O.T.B system is vastly approaching, right? And it's not turning away. It's not turning back. And it is what it is, all right? But we're at the point now where the article that I found out today, is going to put some light on the situation of why they keep on saying the straits is open, the straits is not open. There's a lot to do with that. But this is all pertinent information on why these CBDCs are going to be guarded and they're going to be allocated individually, right? The blockchain technology, the whole M.O.T.B, you are who you are, digital system, so to speak, okay? And I had brought that out a couple of days ago that I read what's this, Iran is in on digital ID for what was it? For their internet. All right. Simple and to the point. For the internet that they have in the country, they're gonna delve out these digital IDs. So be that as it may, these things have to play out or be put into play for the final prophecy to happen. All right, and the final prophecy I'm talking about is that Revelations 13. But let's just read here real quick, because I did see this a couple of days ago, which was real crazy and odd to me, because I was listening to the guy on the recording screaming that he got clearance, but then some officials from Iran had got on the radio and said that they were getting ready to get fired upon. All right, so here it is right here. This is the result of that. It says crypto scam lures ships into Strait of Hormuz falsely, promising safe passage. Ship attacked by Iran after possibly falling for safe passage crypto scam. Okay, so it was a crypto scammer. It said crypto scammers are targeting the thousands of ships stranded near the Strait of Hormuz, and at least one ship that faced Iranian gunfire may have been tricked into believing it had paid Iran for safe passage. Okay, so this is just going to bring more light to the fact of, mark of the beast. It has to come, man, because how they going to stop these crypto scammers now from stealing? All right, and that's a problem that Iran has to face now. And we know that they could put those type of people in the midst too, all right, to mess up their business, so to speak. And if that is the case, even more reasons to bring, the M.O.T.B on, all right, because this goes back to that, what they want. They want transparency of all transactions, and they want to make sure that the money's going to who is said that it's supposed to go to. And the only way to do that is by bringing out, the M.O.T.B, the mark of the beast. So we close, man. We right there, okay? And I'm talking about this 16. It says that he causes all both small and great. Well, I'll start at 15. It says that he had power to give life onto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay, So it's going to be a lot of people. Over there in China, you get to see the what is that called? Social credit system at work, where it's nothing but Gen X on the sidewalk, man. They don't know what happened, and they're caught up in the wash, so to speak, with them not having great people skills. Okay, that's what Gen X. Gen X is like that over here. These are not the best people skilled people. All right, they're rude in every way. So that system, that credit, social credit system, takes points off of that. You can watch that on that Black Mirror episode. Lord, as well, I'll get the season and the name of the show. But it was one of them that had the girl losing points for just being rude, and she had to get to a wedding or something like that. But Lord's will, I'll put it in the description box. But yeah, man. So that that is another reason for them to bring this chip on fully now. Okay, when when little scammers are getting into big business and almost getting the whole vessels blew up. Okay. Let's see. He called this all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark of the name of the beast, of the number of his name. Here is the wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the name of a man. His number is 600 threescore and six. So 666. And we see that all the day long. Okay. Got it on Google. Got it on CERN. Got it in all these places, man. Okay. So we know who we dealing with. And the number of the name, who it's pertaining to. Okay. Those antichrists. Okay. Anybody that's adverse to the Heavenly Father in the scriptures. All right. So this is just one more way. And like I said, man, this is the Lord bringing on the M.O.T.B. All right. So he's giving them all paths to bring that thing out, man. All right. Because he's pleading for his people, like it says in Joel the 3rd chapter, bringing them the end of this kingdom. All right. Second Address 6. Okay. Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so that's what we getting ready to see, man. And like I said, man, this is just more fuel for them to get that out. All right, and this is pushed from the side of Iran. Okay, because this is why I think they was all saying that they have to have and this was like 2 shows back I did this, but they said Iran yep, 4 days ago. Okay. Iranian authorities have been slowly expanding in a list of individuals and entities deemed eligible to have limited internet access. However, the action serves only to illustrate that most of the population of more than 90 million people remains disconnected during the war with the United States and Israel. The government imposed a near total internet shutdown across Iran within hours of the first bombs falling in downtown Tehran of February 28. The move has seen internet connectivity reduced to about 2% of pre-war levels at most, according to monitors. Well, so you got hackers. They trying to shield themselves from America, and then that second problem, all right, of them taking money from the Straits of Hormuz. All right, they want to know where that money went to also. So yeah, man, I just wanted to bring that up, but that's giving more fuel to go towards that M.O.T.B, man. Revelations 3 and 16. And this is what we doing, man. We prophecy watching, man. You know? And we got turncoats here inside the mist. You know? You got the so-called E, Revelation 12 and 12. He's turning back into that old devil. All right, that we knew from all the time before. So, hey, let's do it. So with that, I want to say all praises due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah, Hadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.